Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Continuing the Haynes Build Your Own FM Advent Calendar Radio. Missed out a day yesterday. My son and granddaughter were here, so you know, got to spend a bit of time with them, and totally forgot about doing the video. So anyway, I'm going to catch up with that today. So I've got two to open today then, so the 17th and the 18th. So let's see if I can get these open. I'm going to probably need a screwdriver. Yeah, can't get into them, can I? Let's put them open. So 17th first. Oh, hello. We have a transistor. Strange, you think with two ICs you probably wouldn't need a transistor, but this is a BC. Looks like 557. Right, well let's do this one first. I don't know where the 18th is. 18th's over there. Let's just pop that out of the way and see what it's got to say about the transistor. We've already got audio amplification, so I'm sure the chip's dealing with all the RF amplifications. So let's have a look. Day is it? 17th. Okay, this says touch sensor. Behind door 17 you'll find a part with three connections, a transistor, which is a part that strengthens or amplifies small current. So it's a BC557C PNP transistor. The C stands for a large current amplification of 400 times or more. I didn't know that. There you go. A touch sensor switch can be constructed using this transistor. Remove the insulation from the two wires and add them as indicated to create the touch sensor. Okay. Pressing a finger on the two bare wires has the same function as pressing the push button. The sensor switch is used to adjust the volume is connected to the V pin volume. Alright, so we've got a bit more modification to do then by the looks of it. So let's get the wire strippers in. If we can get the right ones, here we go. Trying to keep this out of shot so we don't spoil day 18, even though we're going to do both days at once. Now, this is interesting. So the transistor is going in. Yeah, we're having all sorts of alterations on this by the looks of it. Looks like we're losing. Right, let's get this down. You can see I've put the speaker in a little box now. I mean, that's just temporary. I've just cut a hole in that light bulb box. It just does make it sound a lot better. Let's zoom in on that then. So looking at the circuit, this one's got to come out. Oh, there's all sorts of swapping that over again now. So we've got this one's going in three separate terminals. What's it down there? Well, that one's going in there. So this is a touch sensor. So I'm cutting more of this wire off now. Ooh. Too much wire there. So we've got a little little link going in between the volume and one of the pins of that collector. Sorry, it's the emitter of the transistor. So we've got a little link there, linking that to the volume side of the circuit. Fiddly fiddly. Here we go. So it's linking out of the volume part of that IC to the emitter of that transistor. So then I've got to have a couple bare wires. Let's bare up a fairly long piece here. Cut that off. So we need a wire between. That's going on the base by the looks of it. Down 2 hose, it doesn't need to be that long. Tell you what, this is fiddly. You need tiny fingers for this. Big, great. Okay, is that in? There we are. That's one in. Pulled me push button out now. That's one. Oh, we're moving the volume switch. Sorry, the down scan switch. Taking out that link. It's going across there. And the other link. Right. Tricky. Yeah, a little bit trickier to do this one. So we'll put a link in from there. God, I've got to get some pliers for this. It's no good trying to get my fingers in there. And that's going down to the negative rail. There we are. So we're changing around here as well. Ah, the circuit's changed all over the shop here. There's loads more to do yet. So that 1K resistor staying there. The LED's coming out for a second. That resistor staying, that's moving down one hole. That switch is coming over here. So we've still got our up and down scanning by the looks of it. Positive and negative. Now a 1K resistor is now coming up onto the positive rail. I say it's getting a bit more complex, isn't it? And now the LED I think is going in, yeah, the other way round. There. And there. So that's the same. That's the same, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same, that's the same. Okay, now What are we doing to the antenna? The antenna's doing something strange now. Let me just get you in on the circuit diagram. So if you can see this, so at the moment the antenna's coming out and we've got a little coil in, so we've lost the coil by the looks of it on this section. And it says here, so the sensor switch is used to adjust the volume and it's connected to the PV volume switch. What's the volume part of the IC? So it says the constant low levels of moisture on the skin allow a tiny current to flow through the finger. This is amplified by the transistor to control the V input on the receiver. So yeah, so the moisture on your skin is creating a circuit really and allowing the current to flow. So short touches adjust the volume in small steps, whereas a long touch continually decreases the radio volume. So the next modification to this circuit affects the antenna. So I'm reading down here that. A wire loop with a diameter of approximately 10 centimeters is used between the antenna input A and the earth. The wire loop replaces the antenna coil. In many cases this provides better reception. Okay, so the antenna coil's coming out. And it looks like the antenna's coming out. That's staying in, everything's there as the same. So we've just got to get 10 centimeter loop. Just get a measure a minute. So approximately 10 centimeters is there. That's got to go in the A. Oh, hang on, that's in the minus. Alright, yeah, okay, so it's going between the minus and the antenna. And that, I think, is it. So just let's recap on this. This is so this is this transistor is acting as a switch. Then by making this circuit I can adjust the volume up and down via the IC there in the middle through the V connection. So basically I'm making a connection between the collector and the base, which is causing current to flow through the emitter, or current to flow through the circuit and out through the emitter, through the collector and through my finger. And the antenna is just a loop now. So right, let's connect it up and see where we go. Let's pop the speaker in there. I'll pull the wire again. Zoom you out a little bit so you can see what I'm up to. Focus, come on camera. He's not going to focus, is he? There we go, that's better. So the speaker's blocking it out a little bit. Let's just get that over there out of the way. There we are. Let's connect the live wire up again. Try scanning. Well, I can hear a hiss from the speaker, so it must be right, so I just need to double check on my wiring. Ah, right, yeah. Try and find a station first. I just got to double check this wiring because I'm not doing anything yet again. Hang on, yeah, got another link to put in between the S across to there. This usually is something I've done wrong. So let's put that in a minute. Because at the moment we have no scan. That's because there is no link. Let's put that in. There, we have the scan link in. It's working. If we can find a station, that is. Oh, there we go. So holding my finger on it as the volume's disappearing. How'd you get the volume to increase then? So I'm not sure how you get the volume to come up then. I don't think that antenna coil is providing better reception. I'm not got brilliant reception in here anyway. Okay, that's made it virtually... I can't increase the volume for some reason, I can only decrease it. Is that coming up in volume? Disconnect the power off of it and try again. That's a terrible connection there.
bit in motorway services.
Yeah, see, that's not brilliant, that aerial.
I've taken books off to people I don't like and I put them in the discount bin. So I used to do that when I had DVDs. I'd go in a certain shop and I'd cover the people up I didn't like in my DVD. Childish, I know, but
no, that's definitely not better reception.
Somebody was elderly, they had very complicated...
Let's try this volume again then.
We would allow them to die naturally in their own time. But I began...
Let's definitely turn it down. But it won't turn it back up again. Bizarre. Okay. Let's get on to back to the calendar again and open today's, which is the 18th, down here. And we have another resistor. Let's just get you zoomed out a little bit so you can see what I'm up to. It's day 18. Another little resistor. These are little quarter watt resistors. As I say, it's not a high powered circuit, so it doesn't need a lot. Now that one is brown, black, orange with a gold band. That's 10k. It's a bit higher resistance again. So what's this going to do then? According to the sheet here, it says double amplification. Let's widen it out a little bit so you can see what I'm reading. So behind door 18 you'll find a 10k resistor, brown, black and orange. This can be used to increase the radio volume further. Right, well we need that. The relationship of the two resistors on the speaker amplifier determines the amplification. With 4k, 4.7k and 10 kiloohms, amplification is doubled. As the receiver already delivers a very large signal voltage, there may occasionally be an overload. If this happens, adjust the volume slightly lower to enjoy undistorted sound. In this configuration, the sensor button can only be used to decrease the volume. We know that. It cannot be used to increase the volume. In principle, as for the S input, the V input can be connected to either polarity. Normally the voltage on the V pin is approximately 1.5 volts. If you connect the input to the negative ground terminal, the volume will decrease, whereas if you connect it to the positive terminal, it will increase. Okay. So we've got a bit of a reconfiguration of the transistors here. We've got to pull out a 4.7k and stick a 10k in place of it, I think. Looking at it, that's the only modification, so let's try that. Let's get this back in shot again. Let's pop the power cable out for a second. So looking at the circuit here, we're taking this one here out, which is 10k, sorry, 4.7k, and we're putting a 10k in, so we're increasing the resistance, and that is somehow increasing the volume. Okay, let's have a look then, let's see if that works. So that's going straight across the amplifier circuit. If I can get my fingers in here. Right, so basically that's all I've done, taken out 4.7k and popped a 10k back in place there. So according to this, it should increase the volume. try it. Oh, it is. Trouble is now we've got such a rubbish area we can't receive anything. Come on. It just says it can distort. We can hear it distorting because of the volume.
Fantastic volley pass by De Bruyne over 60 yards to Sterling.
That aerial's pretty rubbish. It's better off out of there, look. Well, there we are. So we now have a touch sensor, which is a pain because it only turns it down. We have increased amplification with this additional higher value resistor, and it's coming along nicely. So that's day 17 and 18 done. Again, apologies for not doing one yesterday, but I'm sure you can understand. Family comes first. And I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. I really don't know what's in store for day 19, but join me again tomorrow and we'll find out. Bye for now.